Good evening, welcome to another bonus video. This one's long overdue, and you can tell it's the evening because my hair's gone mental. So we're finally going to do our team talk on the new and improved team. It's a similar concept to the Galar team that we started the season with, but this is what actually took us to Master Ball. And along the way we built a Galar only team, because I like trying things because it's fun. And we ended up kind of combining the two teams together. And this is what we finished up with. You'll notice there's 7 Pokemon, not 6, and it is a bit of a 7-man team. Our Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Urshifu are interchangeable. And I'll talk a bit more about that once we've gone over the other Pokemon. And then at the end we'll do some honourable mentions of the things that we tried along the way that didn't end up sticking. So we'll open things up with our Ninetales. It's a very nice Ninetales, given to us by one of our viewers. It's from Dream, or Colby, in-game. And it's running a light clay so that we can extend our Aurora Veil. And then we have Blizzard, Protect, Dazzling Gleam. So it's quite a standard set. And a lot of the time her only job is to just get the Aurora Veil up and then she can die. In a lot of battles, if she does that, that's absolutely okay. And if your other 2 Pokemon will be able to handle the rest of the team, then she can die, and the Aurora Veil keeps your others alive a lot longer. And she's timid by nature, so maxed speed, very, very quick Pokemon, and it's just to try and get this Veil up as soon as we can. You do run into a few issues with other weather setters, because she does tend to be faster than everything that sets weather. Even we ran into a couple of Drought Ninetales, and she still outspeeds them. So your hail gets cancelled out by other weather setters, which is a little bit annoying, so you have to bear that in mind if you're going to open with her. And the other thing she's very good at doing, because we've got max HP and speed, so my old one had max special attack, this one came from my viewer with max HP, so we gave it a go, and it actually lets her live some stuff that she probably shouldn't, like Iron Head from some Pokemon, things like that. So she can actually do a really good job of stalling out Dynamax turns with Protect, and a lot of the time she can eat an entire Dynamax on her own before she goes down, which is really, really, really good. Because then you're free to Dynamax and hopefully kill 2 with yours, and then you're at a big advantage. But she has quite a simple job really. Kill dragons, kill like fighting types if you can with Dazzling Gleam, but mainly get the Veil up and then do some damage. One interesting tech we had for a while, especially at the end of our climb, was we were running Sleep Talk instead of Protect. Because we're coming across a lot of Amoonguss, Hippowdons with Yawn, and Venusaurs with Sleep Powder at the moment. So Sleep Talk is kind of a nice tech, because you can Blizzard, you can take the Spore, and then you can Sleep Talk, and if you land it on the second Blizzard, then the Amoonguss will die. If you land it on Aurora Veil, it's kind of free. Dazzling Gleam is not so ideal, because both Venusaur and Amoonguss are poison type. But for the Hippowdon, that's kind of okay. In practice, we only actually got one opportunity to use it, and she woke up first turn, so it didn't go to plan. We didn't actually get to use it on someone, but I still think it's a nice tech with the amount of sleep I've been seeing on the ladder at the minute. I'm probably going to put Sleep Talk back onto her. We are using her in doubles at the moment, and we're still seeing sleep in doubles, so I probably will put it back on. But the Protect is also a nice choice for scouting and figuring out what moves they're going to use on you, so it's kind of a personal choice what you want to do there. So next up we have our VGC09 Militech, which again was from one of my viewers. Very, very kind to give us this event Militech. Very, very cool Pokemon. And Militech is running Marvel Scale for her ability. There it is. So she gets a defense boost if she gets a status condition, so that's Paralysis, Sleep, Poison, Burn. All of them count. And then she's running Recover, Scald, Protect, and Haze. For a while we were running Aqua Ring instead of Recover. I do still like Aqua Ring because the recovery becomes passive and you can do other stuff while you're getting the recovery. But we tested both out quite a lot, and Recover just wins in the end. Recover is better. so we did ditch Aqua Ring. Scald, obviously, water move for stab, and it can cause burns, which is really nice against your physical threats, which she's meant to deal with due to her immense physical bulk. Protect gives you extra turns of leftover healing, it gives you extra turns to just scout things out and stay alive and be annoying. And then Haze. Haze is very important on this Militech. It's for Dynamax setups, so particularly max airstreams from Cinderaces and from Togekiss. You can live the entire Dynamax with Militech if you play it right, and then you can haze off all their stat boosts, and then you're fine and able to carry on. She has max HP, max defense, and the leftovers, and her main job is to kill Cinderace. She really counters Cinderace so well. If they're going to go for like bounces on you, you recover when they go up, and then you hit them when they come down. If they're going high jump kick set, we've seen a lot of those, you just need to time your protects right and it kills itself. And then if you really need the extra push, you can Dynamax her to keep her alive against other Dynamaxes. And then you just, you haze off any attack boosts, any special attack boosts, any speed boosts, you just get rid of them. And she also does a good job into like Swords Dancers, into weakness policies, all that kind of nonsense. You can just get rid of all of the stat changes, put yourself back on an even playing field and have a really good time. And she unfortunately does not have the Master Ribbon. Oh no, she does. Yeah, she was in the final battle. As was Fry. This is our MVP. G Slowbro is amazing. He's so good. And again, Colby got me a shiny one. Colby's my Pokemon supplier, it seems. So this guy's running Black Sludge for the recovery. And it's quite a tanky build. Max HP, max defense, and a bit of special defense. So when I say max, it should be 252. I normally go 250 because it's easier with vitamins and then put 10 points into something else. So it's not quite max, but it is basically. And he's got a weird moveset. So he's running Stored Power, Calm Mind, Shell Sidearm, and Slack Off. And this guy is the stall breaker. If you're going into Toxapexes and Quagsires and Clefables and Blissies, you send out Fry, he starts calm minding, his expression never changes, he's the calmest Slowbro on the planet, and then you just unleash with Stored Power and things die, and anytime you get under half health you just slack off. Most of the time these stall Pokemon are special attackers, so you don't take a ton of damage after you get a few calm minds up, and you just keep healing through it, and then you just sweep once you're set up. He's also got, as we mentioned, his EVs are all in defense, which means he can survive like earthquakes and earth powers. Well, not earth power, that's special. But like earthquakes and Zen headbutts and stuff like that, he can survive, even though he's weak to stuff like that. And he has Regenerator, so sometimes you'll send him out to force the stall to end. They'll switch out their Toxapex or whatever, and then you can just pull Fry back out. He'll get the free healing, send him back in later when you need him, and he's just an all-round crazy Pokemon. He's so good. He's definitely my favourite thing that I found in this season. And if you look at some of our other battles, you'll have seen just how much crazy stuff he can do. He's been a real champ. Then we have our Dragapult. So we tried a hang on, I'll just get a drink. So we tried a special sweeper Dragapult for a while, and it didn't really do a lot. So we ended up dropping it from the team for a while. And then I was looking for a Thunder Waver. In specific, we wanted to deal with Togekiss. If we were getting flinch spammed a lot, it just Dynamaxes, hits a max airstream, and then it just starts flinching you, which is just horrendous to deal with. So we were looking for a Thunder Waver, and this guy is the fastest thing in the game right now. It's so quick. Nothing outspeeds it. So we picked him up, and we gave him Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, U-Turn, and Hex. So it's a bit different from most of the Dragapult sets you see. Usually it's Thunder Wave and Screens, or it's a physical sweeper or a special sweeper. We've gone very different here with the express intention of this being a supporty Pokemon. And his EVs do reflect that. He's got maxed HP and an even split between defense and special defense, so that he can live a few hits. And the idea is if something on the other team looks scary, you can send him out as the opener, you can get a Thunder Wave off or a Will-O-Wisp off if it's a physical attacker, and then you can either decide to stay in and get some hexes off, or you can just U-turn out and save him for later. He can come back in, do some more annoying things, and it's just generally a fun Pokemon. This one's modest. He maybe shouldn't be. Oh, wait. Is he modest? What's the one that's plus special attack minus attack? I don't remember. Well, anyway, he's got plus speed minus attack, but he has no speed EVs, so the nature is important here. I don't think that's right. I don't think he is modest. Maybe it's because I've minted him. And yeah, he has the Infiltrator, so he can go through protects and stuff, which is really nice. And he has a wide lens, so this is important. It puts Thunder Wave up to a 99% accuracy, and Will-O-Wisp up to 94.5% accuracy, I believe. I think I've done my math right there. So it's as accurate as we can make these moves. And yeah, he's mainly just a Togekiss counter. Because he will survive a max... what's it called? The Max Fairy move? Max Fairy. I don't remember. But he will survive one from a Togekiss without any boosts. As long as it's not like a crazy choice spec strat or something. He generally will survive one hit. But he's faster anyway, so he gets the Thunder Wave off. And we did have a battle against a Togekiss where we got 4 fully powered in a row. So Togekiss got a taste of its own medicine, which was really nice. This guy wasn't in the final team, so he doesn't get any ribbons, unfortunately. Then we move on to our physical trio. So originally we were running Urshifu and Cinderace. Cinderace is just too good. You kind of have to have Cinderace at the moment. You're putting yourself at a big disadvantage if you don't. And then we swapped out Cinderace for Rillaboom because it has better type coverage for the rest of the team. And then the final push was actually made with Cinderace and Rillaboom. And we dropped Urshifu. And this kind of comes down to what you're facing a lot. So when we brought Rillaboom in, we weren't dealing with tons of Togekiss, which Cinderace deals with. And then at the end, we were seeing a lot of things that Urshifu wasn't helpful against, but Cinderace was. And if you're not seeing many ground types, or you don't need to do knockoffs or anything like that, then you might as well put in Cinderace and Urshifu instead of Rillaboom. So it's kind of a judgment call to make depending on the meta and depending on what you're seeing a lot at your rank and in your battles. It's up to you to decide which is best. So Jacky the Urshifu, standard stuff. He's got Unseen Fist. He has an Expert Belt. We did run him with a Choice Band for a while, and I felt really limited by the being locked into one move. Choice Band is probably better, but I found the move variety more valuable than the extra damage, so I prefer Expert Belt a lot of the time. And he's max attack, max speed, and a plus speed nature. I generally go plus speed rather than plus attack. I like being faster than people. And he's running Drain Punch, Aerial Ace, Stone Edge, and Surging Strikes. Surging Strikes is self-explanatory. It's his main move, it goes through Protect, it's really handy, and if you can get it right with his G-Max, you can go through Max Guard as well, which can win you games. Aerial Ace is there for Max Airstream, that's the only reason. We didn't use it a lot, but it's handy to just have there. Drain Punch is my fighting move of choice. I love the recovery off of Drain Punch, its power is good, Brick Break has its uses. I think Brick Break's nice because it breaks Reflects and it breaks Aurora Veils and Light Screens, but I prefer Drain Punch, I prefer the healing. And then Stone Edge is here literally for Volcarona. It one-shots Volcarona. If Volcarona is in the other team, it's probably going to open from our experience. And then it will go Quiver Dance on turn 1, and if you don't kill it, you die. That's it. Volcarona is nuts right now. So we just Dynamax and Stone Edge it on turn 1 and make sure it dies instantly. And yeah, he's mild. I think that's everything for him. Then we have Kicks the Cinderace. This guy has a Life Orb because it's a Cinderace. And obviously max speed, max attack, and Libero. And we're running a bit of a different moveset here than the standard stuff. So usually they run Pyro Ball, Bounce, Sucker Punch, and some run like Iron Head, some run High Jump Kick. We're running Pyro Ball, U-Turn, Iron Head, and Court Change. The U-Turn is really, really nice. If you aren't sure what their lead is going to be, you can open Cinderace, see what it is. If you need to switch, you've got U-Turn. You're always faster unless it's a Dragapult, and you just get out and send out something better. So I really, really rate U-Turn on Cinderace. It's really good. Iron Head is to kill Togekiss. That's the only reason we run Iron Head, because I hate Togekiss. And then obviously Pyro Ball does its job. Court Change is what we ended up running here. We did have Bulk Up for a while, so if we got sucked into a stall game against specifically Toxapex, but also others, every time they use Baleful Bunker or like Aegislash using King's Shield, we could Bulk Up. And I liked having Bulk Up because it gave us Max Guard if we wanted to use it. I'm a big fan of using Max Guard to delay Dynamax turns. I think once you can get through their Dynamax and be on a normal playing field, things get a lot easier to manage. But when things are Dynamax, they can often just get going and sweep with stat boosts. And Max Guard blocks one of those stat boosts as well, so it can make your life a lot easier. Sorry. We ended up switching to Court Change though, because we were coming up against some Tailwind stuff, we were seeing some Reflect and Light Screen teams, and just generally like Stealth Rocks, generally stuff that Court Change is useful on. So as a fourth move to be able to max guard, it just fitted really well. So we did end up running Court Change, and this guy's jolly, plus speed. Finally we have Treble. This is in honour of T. Smith Rillaboom from his Nuzlocke. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, you should. It's a really fun Nuzlocke that he's been doing. And this guy has a Grassy Seed, and obviously he has Grassy Surge, so when he comes out he gets a defense boost. I really like this combo. It came in really handy sometimes. Sorry, the pets are going a bit nuts. It did actually keep us alive at times, having that +1 defense. And it wins the mirror match as well. If you've got Grassy Seed on your Rillaboom and you end up going into a Rillaboom, you win the mirror match every time. And we've got quite a standard set here. We've got Knock Off, Grassy Glide, Taunt, and we've got Earthquake. I've seen a few different moves here. Some take the Wood Hammer, some take other things. We went Earthquake because we had no other ground moves, and that's why this guy slotted really well into the team. He was the only guy bringing Grass, he was the only guy bringing Earthquake, he had Taunt for stall Pokemon like Toxapex, and we had Knock Off to get rid of annoying items like leftovers and stuff. So he fitted in really well. And he's Relaxed, which is neutral, and he should be Adamant, but I didn't get an Adamant mint in time. So hopefully next season I won't have that issue because I'll have the BP from Master Ball, which will be really nice. So we'll go into honourable mentions. We've ran a few other things in the team throughout the season. So in our Galar only version of the team, we had the Edge. We had Mr. What's this guy? Obstagoon. With Guts and a Flame Orb. And I kind of like Obstruct. He had Switcheroo as well to do some nice things. He had Facade for when he was burned. And he was our knockoff Pokemon for a while. He didn't work. He just was not very good. I wouldn't run this. And I don't think we did run Weezing on this team at all. But that was the main Galar guy that we tried. And then we did switch to a kind of mix between the Gallade team that I did the talk on at the start of the season and this team. So we ran Chandelure for a while. We tried a Kling Clang as our Thunder Waver. He's interesting. He's just not great. And we did also try Aegislash with a weakness policy. This is really fun. So if they Dynamax and your Aegislash is out, you can King's Shield to reduce the damage you take from their Dynamax moves, but it still pops weakness policy, which is kind of nut. So that's a combo that's really fun to play with. But we did end up dropping him in the end. He was good, but he just didn't fit in the final team, unfortunately. And I think that's all the honourable mentions we really have. I considered a few different things, but... Oh no, wait, there is one more. We did also run Mr. Toxtricity. How could I forget him? Yeah, we ran Toxtricity for a while. He's very frail. His defences are really bad. He died a lot. When he worked well. He was running a throat spray for the special attack boost, plus speed nature, but he still wasn't particularly quick, and he still just died a lot. So we ended up dropping him. So that's kind of the team, yeah. And this is what we reached Master Ball with. I believe I've not done any since we hit Master Ball, but we were rank 50,000, which is not terrible. And it's the first time I've ever hit Master Ball, so I was really happy with how the team shaped up. A lot of them are banned next month, so we're not going to be able to use them again, which is a bit sad. So we're going to have to do something very different, but next month's meta will be very, very different. And I have put these teams, well, this team, I've put 2 versions of the team onto rentals. So this one is the Cinderace Rillaboom version of the team, and it's all set up, ready to go. You can play with this if you want. I'll leave it there for a few seconds. And then we also have Nova 2, which is the Urshifu Rillaboom version. So you're kind of making a choice between Urshifu Cinderace. If people want me to put the Rillaboom Cinderace version up, I can. Is it that one I'm missing? No, I'm missing Cinderace Urshifu. I can put that version up as well if people want it. And the Urshifu is meant to have an item. I'll fix that later. But yeah, they're there. If people want to try out the team, they are more than welcome. I will fix Urshifu's item tonight. And check my Discord, actually, yeah. The Discord is around, I don't know, I have it linked somewhere. So join the Discord, come say hi on Twitch, and I can give you the codes and you can try out the team. But I hope you enjoyed the team talk. Everyone seemed to like the last one, so I thought I'd do another one. And we will have a team talk on our doubles team very soon. We're still in the testing phase at the moment. We're trying a lot of different things, but I think we're really close to nailing down what's going to work. It's a hail-based team, so that's a lot of fun to play with. We have some interesting things in it, and once we've settled on a final-ish team, I will do a team talk on that as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Keep an eye on the new videos, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.